Waters rise, homes fall, and lives are shattered. The flood waters bring devastation, leaving victims in despair. Thousands struggle to rebuild, seeking hope amidst the ruins. Good morning and welcome to Social Buzz on Global Morning. I am Ogochukwu Mobner. Today on Social Buzz, it is a heartbreaking moment for the people of Mokwa community, Niger State. The news of flood and its impact on families and the community is truly a painful one, as death toll is still on the rise. Commercial activities ceased and the people of Mokwa are seeking for government intervention to end the flood in Mokwa. Let's take a look at this devastating video. Indeed, it's a devastating one there. On Wednesday, the residents of Mokwa gathered to await Nigeria's Vice President Kashim Shettima, who offered sympathy to displaced people, distribute relief materials, and assess the damage in person. The Vice President emphasized that the Tinubu administration is committed to providing prompt assistance and coordinating with state authorities to bring relief to the affected communities. He called on relevant agencies to expedite the delivery of relief materials and to prioritize the rehabilitation of essential infrastructure damages by flood waters. He therefore added that the flood is not just a local tragedy, it is a national emergency. We will ensure that the victims receive the necessary support and that efforts are made to prevent future occurrences through improved flood management strategies. Well, you know, the whole flood incident is something that we really have to put our hands together and make sure that this doesn't come up again. It is always like a recurrence issue, like people get to face flood, and anytime it is raining, whenever it is the rainy season, you get to see people, different communities suffer from flood, and people are wondering, Nigerians are wondering, is there no measure put in place for all of these flood victims? Well, we are going to be going to social media and hearing the comments of some of these worried Nigerians. The first comment here is from Cruz Ada O. And Cruz Ada says, rice must be eaten. Fulani jihadists ransack villages, town, they share rice. Fire-bomb people and shops, they share rice. Kenji Dam overflow, they share rice. Boko Haram ransack barracks, they share rice. Hunger won't buy citizens share rice. Bandits kidnap Akpabio family, share rice. Well, this is really heartbreaking. Is rice the answer? Is rice what they need right now? Well, the next comment is coming from Four-Eyed Brown Teddy Bear. And Four-Eyed Brown Teddy Bear says, till next flooding again, no proactiveness, no permanent path to long-lasting solution. In fact, it would seem the issue of hand is a perfect cover for more squandering of public funds. Wow, more squandering of public funds. I'm not too sure about that. We're moving on to the last comment for the day, and this is coming from Maibitil Min. And this person says, federal government donates rice and 2 billion naira to the flood victims, while APC musicians Rara got the sum of 10 billion for singing Omologo Asiwaju, song Urban Bandits Without Humanity. It shall never be well. Anyways, we do not know the people involved, but this is a natural disaster, and I don't think there is anybody involved in this. It is a natural disaster, and we are not going to blame anybody. It is something that can happen to any community, especially a community very close to riverine areas. And this whole flood thing is a result of the River Niger overflowing to this community. But there are ways to mitigate this situation if we can put things in place. Now we're begging the government to make sure that things are in place. I understand that every hands are on deck to make sure that Mokwa community gets the help they need. Well, that's it today on Social Buzz. I hope you got all of this gist. I want you to involve yourself in our comment section on social media handles and make sure that you're part of this discussion. I am Ogoch Kumobno. Do stay with us as Global Morning continues.